Good evening, I am Mark Seal with your Lime Sports World. Combermere are the new champions of the Sir Garfield Sobers International Schools Cricket Tournament. In the final today at Kensington Oval, the previous multi-winners of the Sir Gary defeated Lancaster Royal Grammar School of the United Kingdom by 3 wickets. Lancaster, sent into bat by Combermere, were dismissed for 154 in 37.2 overs. CBC's Marsha Boyce reports on that innings.
Combermere won the toss and sent Lancaster Royal Grammar School into bat. They lost their first wicket via the run-out route. Alex Metcalf gone for 1, Lancaster 18 for 1. That dismissal brought the captain Mark Walling to the crease, and he looked in good touch from ball 1. After his arrival, the scoring rate definitely increased, and in no time Lancaster had passed the 50 mark. Walling here dispatching Brandon King for 6, beating the man at deep square leg. Lancaster now 90 for 1. The captain would bring up his half-century with a single off the last ball of the 26th over, a knock appreciated by the spectators. And he wasn't done yet, bringing up the team 100 with another big 6. Combermere desperately needed a breakthrough, and it would come from their captain Shane Mosley, effecting a run-out that would bring an end to Walling's innings. He was gone for 60. The second wicket stand of 92 was finally broken. Lancaster 110 for 2. The new batsman Charlie Rossiter soon followed, gone LBW to the Royal Harewood for 1, Lancaster losing their third wicket. Jack Brown was in next, and he tried to keep the boundaries coming, hitting through the cover point region for 4. But Combermere would get another wicket as opener Sam Morby finally departed for 37, bowled by King. Lancaster 129 for 4. Mosley would bring himself on at the Joel Garner end and sent Tom Deacon back to the pavilion, bowled for 2, Lancaster losing wicket number 5. From there, the lower order virtually collapsed. Brown was caught by Proverbs for 24 to give King his second wicket. He then trapped James Roberts LBW for a duck. Lancaster 149 for 7. It was soon 152 for 8. Mosley getting another victim. Tom Whitehouse gone for 1. The captain would end with 3 for 29, mowing down another. James Ralston out for 6. Matthew Jones, who enjoyed a first spell that included 4 maidens, wrapped up the innings as Jonathan Wells was caught behind. Lancaster lost their last 5 wickets for just 6 runs to be all out for 154. Marsha Boyce, CBC Sports.
Well, thanks, Marsha. Chasing 155 for a victory, Combermere reached the target, scoring 156 for 7 in 35.4 overs. Shane Mosley, who opened the innings, top scored with 31, while Keon Wiltshire got 29 and Shane Proverbs 21. Matthew Jones was unbeaten on 15, and Drew Glasgow got 13 not out. For Lancaster, Tom Whitehouse took 2 for 18 and James Roberts 2 for 25. The winning captain and the coach were obviously happy with the result.
Well, obviously we started with 5 boys who are in Guyana at the moment in the regional under-19 tournament. So to lose those 5 boys and still able to win the tournament, I think it was a tremendous effort and a tremendous performance from the boys and a good overall team performance.
I always find myself not coming up fully in the big games, and I made a special effort today to come with a big performance and try to help my team to victory. Well, from yesterday, I had decided if I won the toss, I would have bowled because that's what we've been doing well for the whole tournament. And I did win the toss, and I think the guys came out in the field and did an excellent effort. Dismissed the guys for 150 yards and then chasing them. Although we lost a bit of wickets, I think the guys held their nerves well and came in with a good victory.
Well, congrats to Combermere. And Barbados are in a 3-way tie for first place after the first series of matches in the WICB Regional Under-19 Championship being played in Guyana. Barbados set the Windward Islands 326 to win on the third and final day at the Demerara Cricket Club. Led by off-spinner Shem Holders 7 for 60, the Belgian youngsters dismissed the defending champs for 231 to win by 94 runs. Scores in the game: Barbados 161 and 312, Anthony Allen getting 79, Shane Paris 60, and Mario Rampasad 50 not out. The Windwards 148 and 231, Holder taking 7 for 60. Meanwhile, Jamaica defeated Trinidad and Tobago by 10 wickets at Everest. Scores there, Jamaica 320 and 19 without loss. Trinidad 136 and 202. Akil Hussain made 98. And Guyana defeated the Leeward Islands by an innings and 25 runs at Providence. Scores, Leeward Islands 109 and 183. Guyana 317 for 9 declared. Back here in Barbados, St. Leonard's and St. George Secondary completed victories in the final preliminary round of the Lime Under-15 competition today. At Richmond, St. Leonard's duly defeated St. Lucie Secondary after bowling out the Northerners for just 10 yesterday. Scores, St. Lucie 10 and 66. St. Leonard's won 16 for 5 to win by an innings and 40 runs. Then at Constance, St. George defeated Nature Valley Lodge by 50 runs. Scores there, St. George 91 and 49, with Kadeem Aline taking 7 for 23. The Lodge 51 and 39, where Mario Knight taking 7 for 20, and he has taken his season tally to 52 wickets. Meanwhile, in a rescheduled game that started only today at Waterford, Combermere got first innings points over Queen's College. Combermere made 103 for 9, QC 95. The Barbados Under-16 rugby team is entertaining a number of touring teams from the United Kingdom, with a number of games scheduled for the Garrison Savannah over the next few days. It was a real scrum in last evening's rainy weather as the Barbados team took on Preston School from Yeovil, Somerset in England. And they did well to stay competitive against their more experienced counterparts. The Bajan lads, though, eventually went down 17-7 in that final game of the evening, but will be highly motivated after a very commendable showing. The next game in the series will be on Friday, starting around 3 p.m. And back to cricket, Barbados are out of the Regional Blind Cricket Championship in Jamaica, losing both of their preliminary games today in the 2020 competition. The Bajans lost by 7 wickets to Trinidad and Tobago in the opening match. Barbados batted first and made 155 for 7 in their 20. Ricardo Manning top scored with 21, while Granville Carter made 20 not out. Trinidad in reply reached the target, making 156 for 3. They were led by 72 not out from Rodney Ramratan. Now, Granville Carter took 2 for 28 for the Barbadians, whose next game started an hour later against Jamaica. Jamaica batted first and made 191 for 6, Gregory Stewart getting 70. Barbados in reply were skittled out for 66 in 16.3 overs to lose by 125 runs. Tomorrow, Jamaica and Trinidad will play in the third and last preliminary game, and afterwards they'll meet in the final, having already qualified after today's 2 losses by Barbados. Well, that's it for sport.